Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, October 4th, and this is a look at our futures market. Real quick reminder, tomorrow I will be out all day, and then on Friday I will also be out, and the stream will not be up on Friday because I won't be here to be able to put it up. So, well, I take that back. It'll be up in the morning, and then it'll be down. So I leave midday on Friday. So anyway, just FYI, that's what's going on here. Okay, let's take a look here at our futures. You can see here that we're in the red a bit, not too bad. We had a really nice reversal. Like, this is just a really pretty reversal that we had on Friday. We opened up inside Thursday's action, we pushed down, and then we pushed right back up. So really nice look here, taking a little bit of a pause this morning. Of course, a lot of stuff kind of going on, right? You know, we still have all of the China news. We have border issues. We have the infighting on the Hill, which honestly is kind of like it always is. It kind of ebbs and flows. But getting the infrastructure and spending package, and oh my goodness. Well, we got the debt ceiling thing taken care of, at least for now. So, all right. Anyway, looking okay here. And along with that, right, so Bitcoin made a really big push on Thursday there. Look at that, came right up. We now have a 1, 2, 3, looking at a 4 touch here, almost 5 touch here across this 148.5 level. Right, so we're a little bit red this morning, but looking, overall, just nice little rest there. Bitcoin looking okay, and we've noticed that Bitcoin really does affect the markets now. It's becoming more and more common, so just definitely take a look at that. Okay, what are we watching today? Well, first of all, as November pointed out here this morning, Tesla is all charged up and running here, looking pretty good this morning. So more of a day trade. I think Tesla's more of a day trade for me. But it did get some price target increases, and they had their delivery. They had their delivery data over the weekend, and in meet and beat expectations. So Tesla doing pretty well. What I would look for here is the 800s. That's kind of where I like it if you're going to day trade it. Now, these are really expensive, and that's why the theta on them is really high. So that's the decay that you get, like the rental, like you're renting it. And so theta is like the rent and how much you have to pay. And because it's really high, I wouldn't stay very long in it. But it had put in this really nice level, even though we kind of gave up a lot of that right at the beginning at Friday. We came right back up into this wedge thingy that we have going on. So keep an eye on that and watch for a break at the trend line. Like I said, I like the 800s. In Tesla, another one that we've been day trading, Netflix. Netflix, wow, it just came right back, fought right back above and closed above the close from Thursday. So Netflix still on watch here for a day trade. Watching the 610s and the 620s, just kind of depending. Now, don't forget it has earnings coming up. Bank earnings are starting back again. So we are, kicking off earnings season here shortly, which seems crazy because it feels like we just got out of it. But moving along, what else is moving here? Energy has just really continued to perform very well, and I like a couple names here. CVX, so Chevron here, after Thursday coming back in, almost filling the gap that was there, turned right back around, pushed on up. The overall energy sector has been, like I said, has been doing well. And so keep an eye on Chevron. Draw in those trend lines, look for breaks of these trend lines, and then use that trend line as your stop. That's what I recommend. And on CVX, I would look at the 105. So these are all going to be in November, because that's I like to have that little bit of time, and I always play the monthly. So looking at the November 11/19 CVX 105. So another one in that category. Marathon Petroleum. Really like this little, had a nice little gap up, came back in, filled it, pushed right back up. So nice little look there. This trend line will be much smaller, or not as angled. That's the word I'm looking for. So again, look for this and then look for a test of that 64.84 high. And in MPC, I would watch the 65s. And I know several in the room play FANG quite often. FANG looking absolutely great here, using this fib line, nice push up, looking for another test of that 102.53. So looking at FANG, I would look at the 100s. All right, a couple others that we are watching, and we did play a few of these last week. Penn and DraftKings, I'm going to go through both of those. And then CZR had a deal with ESPN, so that one doing pretty well. You know, and you're getting back out, starting to get back out and travel and go do things. So always take a look at those travel stocks too. But right now we're looking at Penn National Gaming. Beautiful push right back up through all of those major moving averages except the 200. We are a good distance here from the 200, but we kind of chopped our way all the way through this congestion, looking for a continuation here in Penn, and I like the 80s in that one. DraftKings, right below the moving averages, but made a nice reversal here on Friday after getting really beat up here for a while. There's a bit more congestion up here with the moving averages and with some extra volume. So kind of like Penn a little bit better, but DraftKings certainly can move pretty well, and I like the 55s in that one. And as I said earlier, CZR had that ESPN deal, really doing well right through the previous trend lines. Let me get this one out of here. And just looking for a breakout of that 119.81, and I would look to the 120s in CZR. All right, a couple in the retail side. Bath and Body Works. So this one, staying above the 200, it's been pretty messy. It doesn't have great flow yet, like coming through here, like where it's really easy and obvious to see, because I think that would come up here over the 70 mark. But nice reversal, so watching for the continuation. There are moving averages here that we have to be concerned with, but I like the overall reversal, and we've put in a higher low at this point. So BBWI, I like those 70s. And we also have Christmas coming up. Well, but then we have to worry about supply chain. So there's a lot going on in the retail space. DLTR is the other one. Had a monster move last week, and apparently they have to raise their prices. They're going to keep the Dollar Tree name though, because of supply chain and shipping and all of that. So they came in and on Wednesday had a monster day, gave a good portion of it back, rested at the 50 on Thursday, pushed right back up on Friday. I like this over the 99 level, and I would look to the Dollar Tree 100s to really clear up. Once we clear this candle from Wednesday, pretty clear, have a big old gap here that would take us up to the 200 and beyond. So the Dollar Tree 100s. Okay, a couple others that just happened to hit the scanner. AA, nice reversal here, coming back up through the 20. We have the 3 and the 8 situated right up on top of each other. I like this longer tail from Friday, so keep an eye on AA, and I like the 50s in that one. Merck had a big gap on Friday. This is, they have a COVID treatment pill, right? So it's a therapeutic, and really just, got great reception this morning. We are inside this candle here, looking for continuation on MRC following that good news, and the 85, sorry. The MRC 85s are the ones I would watch. And then one that kind of creeps up on our list, CRM. We took a peek at this last week a couple times. It's the 3 and the 8 came right back together pretty close, but we're just sitting on a very nice little level, little box here, gap yet to fill here. Overall, nice trend if it can continue on here. Now, things like big tech have not been playing along. Healthcare hasn't been playing along. For sectors, really the energy has been leading, while the XLK has been just really dragging us down and keeping holding markets back. So just be cautious of anything that would have to do with tech. And yeah, And then keep an eye on those gamers. I didn't like any of the options that they have in SGMS, but just a beautiful chart continuing on here. We saw a big move in EA last week. Look at that thing go. So I still think these would be more of a day trade now because they are so incredibly extended. Does that mean that they can't keep going? Absolutely not. They can keep going. But for me, I would be a little bit more hesitant of holding these overnight, but a lot of the gamers have been doing well. Okay, that is it for me today. I hope you have an awesome day. I will be around all day, so if you need to get a hold of me, be sure to send me a direct message or shoot me an email, heatherc@givingtreetrading.com.